Hello, how are you doing? I am good too. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. This is Heart Clinic. My name is Rechael Mbugwa. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, kindly click the red button on your screen. Today, we are looking at mental health, mental illness, and causes of mental illness. If you need a counselor's help, kindly reach out to my email that is on your screen. Mental health. Mental health is a person's ability to enjoy and attain balance of life activities, emotions, and even behavior. It is all about how we think, positive thinking, how we feel, that is our emotions. Do you have high esteem about yourself? How we act, our behaviors, how do you behave? Mental health helps us determine how we handle stress, how we relate with people, and even how we make decisions. Then what is mental illness? It is a disease that causes either mild or severe disturbances in our thoughts, our behavior that may result to inability to cope with life, ordinary demands, and routine. Mental illness can affect daily lives, relationship, physical health. Then what causes mental illness? It's likely that for many people, they have encountered different factors that may result to mental illness. Let's look at maybe such factors. When a person experiences childhood abuse, trauma, or neglect, this may result to mental illness. Worse off, if this person experiences abuse as an adult, it could be either in the workplace or even in marriage. This person may have severe impact of mental illness. Social isolation, loneliness. This is an inability to fit in a social class. Loss of friends, where one does not want to associate with people. This may result to mental illness. A lot of stigma. Experiencing stigma or discrimination. For people that have terminal illness, they may encounter kind of a stigma, which may result to mental illness. Social disadvantages, like poverty or even falling in debt. When one loses item to auctioneers and feels they are burden to people that they are associated with, they feel like they want to isolate themselves, and this may result to mental illness. Bereavement, loss of a loved one, especially if this person was a breadwinner, there is a lot of grief that they may go through and may result to mental illness. Severe or long-term stress, this could be in a workplace where you've worked for many years under a stressful environment. This may result to mental illness. Or even parents that have children that are either in addictions or they are jailed for a long period of time. The stress level may cause them to go through a mental illness. Unemployment or losing job through a company downsizing or even discrimination at work, and them staying for a long period of time without getting any employment or any source of income. This may result to mental illness. Drug and alcohol misuse. One was taking one bottle and they progressively add the quantity that they are intake. This may result to mental illness. Experiencing or witnessing traumatic experiences. What do I mean? Terrorist attack. Accident that led to the person paralyzing or losing part of their body. This is traumatic, and this may result to mental illness. Also, domestic violence. It's very traumatizing for both the victim or even the children that are witnessing. This may lead to mental illness. Bullying in school or even at work. This also may be a result of mental illness. Talk of abuse. Could be emotional or even physical. Sexual, that is rape or sodomy. Physical for both adult or even children. This may result to mental illness. Other causes are physical. For example, if one encountered a head injury or they have a nerve condition, this may result to mental illness. Some is lifestyle factors, which is including the stress work environment, poor dieting, sleeping problem. This may result to mental illness. Let's look at one type of mental illness. We call it depression. It's an emotional disorder that affects you feel, how you think, and even handle daily activities. You may not be able even to sleep, or you're eating too much or too little. They may not be able to attend to their work. To be diagnosed with depression, these symptoms have to be lasting for at least 2 weeks. How do you know you have depression? The condition involves change of mood, sleep, energy, appetite, concentration, and even motivation. Then what happens when a person is depressed? This is a mental illness that interferes with person's life. It can cause long-lasting and very severe feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest even in activity. It also causes physical symptoms like you'll be feeling pain, some you lose appetite or gain a lot of appetite, sleeping problem. You may experience this. Then you're wondering, Rachel, how long does depression last? This depends on how fast this issue is diagnosed and also how fast you start treatment. Because you can be diagnosed that you have depression today, but you do not seek for help. Then that will prolong how long the depression period will stay. So it all depends with when you get discovered or diagnosed and also when you start treatment. Then what happens if depression is not treated? Untreated depression increases the chances of risky behaviors such as drug and alcohol addictions. What do I mean by risky behaviors? Those behaviors where one is either angry, whereas they ought not to be angry. One is behaving the way they are not supposed to be behaving. If this is a calm person, all of a sudden they become violent. They do not want to live with people. They are beating their children, their wives. They become very violent in that area. Those are side effects of untreated depression. It can also ruin relationship, causing problem at work, and make it difficult to even overcome other serious illness. Can a person die from depression? Yes. In many people that are undergoing depression, they encounter thoughts of suicidal. Some have even attempted suicidal. And suicidal is the 10th leading cause of death. Did you know that? You need to check out so that you do not go through depression. How do you check out? These are the early signs of mental illness. You encounter very low energy, or you do not feel like you have any energy left. You have an increased use of drugs. If you're used to taking one cigarette, you're doing a packet, an increased use of those. You also display characters that are unlike you. Used to be very calm and objective. All of a sudden, you're very emotional and you cannot understand anything. Feeling of confusion. You forget things very easily. You're easily angered. You get upset. You're worried and scared of everything. You're not even able to complete daily tasks like going to school, going to work, cooking a meal, or even taking care of children. You even have persistent thoughts and memories that you cannot get out of your head. For example, if you lost a loved one, every time that picture keeps coming into your mind. And if you lost a job, you keep thinking how they discriminated you and they do not love you. Some even have thoughts of harming self. Other signs could include like delusions. You hear voices and they keep telling you, have you heard them? They have come. They are knocking at our door. Those are delusions. Some eat or even sleep too much, or they don't even get sleep. Some have become very numb. You tell them you've lost your loved one, they are like, okay. A baby has been born, okay. They are very numb. They have no expression. They may experience pain, headache, pain in their shoulders, and when they are taken to the hospital, they are not able to quantify what is the cause of pain. Some may feel helpless, hopeless, feeling that they do not matter and no one cares about their lives in this earth. Some may start yelling, shouting, and even fighting with their families and friends, experiencing severe mood swing. This may cause problem in many relationships. Inability to perform daily tasks. And how is depression treated? And can it be treated? Yes, depression can be treated. And I'm going to take you through 3 ways. But also note, one way that may work with one person cannot necessarily work with the other person. What do I mean? One person may have been treated depression because they either have lost a loved one. And you cannot use the same way to treat someone who has lost a job or lost a pregnancy. So what works for one may not necessarily work for another. There are 3 ways, as I so said. 1, visiting a counselor. In this approach, the treatment is done by allowing the patient to talk to a counselor through a therapy where they unwind and express themselves. What is this that is stressing them? What are the issues that they are going through? And I am a counselor. You can reach on the contacts on your screen. The second method is through medication. The patient visits a clinic, and through testing, medication is given. Although it may not cure mental disorder, but some medication improve the symptom. The third one is how you help yourself. These include lifestyle changes, such as reducing the intake of alcohol. If you're never sleeping, you start sleeping adequate hours. Involvement in physical exercises, like you've never gone for marathon, you've never do any activity. Look at our lifestyle in Nairobi. You get from work to your car to the house, from your house to the car to the office. That is a routine, meaning your body gets so much fatigue. You need to exercise. Physical exercise helps reduce chances of depression. Eating well. What do you mean eating well? Yes, ensure you eat well. Because of the busy schedule, some of you have experienced the inability to be able to sit down and have a proper meal. So ensure you eat well. This will reduce your chances of encountering a mental disorder of depression. Are there ways that then you can maintain a healthy mental health? True, they are. One is getting a counselor visit regularly. But you're wondering, wait, I am not sick. Why should I go see a counselor? Let me ask you a question. Do you go for medical checkup annually? Even if you're not sick, you will tell me, yes, I know. Yes. And what do? They just ensure that your all organs are working well. That is the same way you should be doing. Go see a counselor just to ensure that all your mental health is working well. And if there are issues that have been identified, incidences and situations that you have gone through, either you've lost someone, you've lost a job, or even business is not doing well, you will be able to get a help, or even ability to make decisions, you will be able to get help. Ensure you get your mental health checked annually. Another thing is connecting with people. Some of you only connect with people on social media. Hi, I like your photo. You only connect with people on social media, but you hardly get to meet them and have a connection with them. Some of them, actually, it is just a sharing. How's your life been? How is everything? Things are not doing well. Encourage them. So that even you, when you need encouragement, you'll get a place to connect with. And as he said today, you need a boys club. Or for ladies club. Connect with other people. Stay positive. Do not entertain negative thoughts. Oh, they do not care about me. Oh, they are thinking of firing me. Do not entertain negative thoughts. Stay positive. Work out what you can improve, and what you cannot, leave it aside. Do not allow it to engage into your mind. Getting physical active, as you so said. At least their Stanchart marathon, Beyond Zero. Get involved in physical activity. Can I continue counting the kind of activity you can continue with? Gym, or even run around your area. Help others. Reach out to community. Each and every person has an opportunity to reach out to another person. Do not say, I do not have. Yes, those things that you are not using, help others. Get enough sleep. With Nairobi schedule, you wake up at 5 and you're getting to the house at 10. Ensure you get enough sleep. Work out your schedule in a way that you will be able to balance your mental health, your physical health, and even be very productive in your work area. Develop coping skills. What do I mean? In life, there are many hard times that we go through, and you cannot avoid it. They will surely come. Develop a coping mechanism. And some of them are wondering, Rachel, how will I even get that? I will link up a video here about intelligence. Check through how are you able to develop adversity intelligence. That is all for today. This is Heart Clinic with Rechael Mbugwa. Thank you.